And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Jack Kachanowicz.
He really needs to be able to throw all three of his pitches for strikes in this one. Otherwise, these hitters are going to start sitting on pitches. You know, you've got to try to get the swing and miss with the curveball, and you've got to move your pitches around. Don't get too comfortable on one side of the plate unless they're showing that they just can't hit that spot.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there, and it's gone. He wastes no time on this one, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Here comes a pitch. And it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Kicks and deals. That one missed.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And here it comes. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. Back gone. So he goes yard to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. The pitch. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Stays alive. Two outs. Bouncer to second. Rengifo. That's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Castillo. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the right-hander deals. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
2 strikes.
One out, bases empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The pitch. Upstairs. The next offering misses. And now it's 3-2. Taylor Ward up next for the Angels. Ripped to short. To first. That is the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, top of the second, and now the right fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni. Next offering is in for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And the 2-2. Bounce to the right. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 8.
the second baseman, Cole Young.
Cole Young, the next to hit. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
Ben Williamson will hit next.
Williamson.
2 out, space is empty. That one finds the corner. Now 1-2.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that skips in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there, but they lead it 3-0. Back in Anaheim, here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 2 away now. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. That one ripped. Rodriguez drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And another ball.
2-2 the count.
Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Next pitch is downstairs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Rodriguez.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. Polanco on second. Raleigh on at first with 2 down. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's down and in. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rowdy Tellez up next for the Mariners. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Mariners leave a couple, but they lead at 3-0. We go to the last of the third. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Joe Adell. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
The count 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one down the line. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
My goodness, singing. That was a great diving stop and maybe even a better throw.
Yeah, this out is all about athleticism. I mean, this guy did a great job knocking it down on the dive, but he doesn't get the out without the cannon of a throw. That was just impressive all around.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. Angels leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back on to the fourth. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
23. Rowdy Tellez.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
Kicks and fires. Up the middle. Rengifo whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Cole Young now at the plate. And a pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air right field, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's 4-0.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. And that's in the dirt. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got it by him for the K. RBI double for the M's. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom 4. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. Ball to strike, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Crawford sends it across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4.
No left fielder.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. The wind and the pitch. And 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Popped up. Williamson settles under this one, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Angels held in check. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back in Anaheim, and now the DH, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days, but when you're still winning.
And down on strikes. The big righty strikes out the side. And 1-2-3 go to Mariners. They lead 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
2 outs. Base is empty. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And count 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And another ball. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next, Joe Adell.
Number 7, Joe Adell.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 4-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, number 68, Randy Arozarena, up next for the Mariners.
Randy Arozarena.
The pitch.
Nope. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Now it's 3-2.
3-2.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Adele moves under it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Rowdy Tellez up next for the Mariners. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And another ball. Action in the pen down there. Reed Detmers getting loose out there. One down, base is empty. That one misses. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
The count's full.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Mastrobuoni.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now Cole Young. And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. The 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. That one just misses. Tellez over at second. Mastrobuoni at first. 2 out of the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now the lefty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Got him. And that is that.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Kevin Newman.
The third baseman, Kevin Newman.
And the righty deals. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 2.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering is down low. And that drops in for a strike.
Okay.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Went right after him with that two-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard, it gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters, and that wasn't the best.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Angels go quietly there. They're down 4-0.
Can't trust that life online, now you want that.
And we're back. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched